Again, no intro. Just continues. Let's hope that I can get Patches to press me again. Hello, Patches? No, it's Peanut. Patches is off somewhere again. You know where? Maple's Tower, along with every squad in the city. Really? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Anyway, I'm bringing someone in. You guard him? Yes, I'll find somebody to do that. Don't worry, Waffles. Thanks. On our way. Waffles, what are you doing here? We have an emergency, Chief. I know, that's why I'm in Maple's Tower. Hi, Inspector. Oh, good to meet you, sir. I'd like to talk with you about what happened at the Maple Market I visited yesterday. But I have something more pressing to discuss with the Chief. I really hope the marketing wasn't in your emergency. Not even close, Chief. It's about Fluffy's case. I told you already that you're off the case. I know, but events just sort of fell in our laps, right, Spotty? It's true! You too, Spotty? I really hope you two understand the severity of what you've done. Yeah, we get it. You'll punish us afterwards if you think that's necessary. Understood. But for now, we need to explain what we found. I'm listening. What was it you discovered, Waffles? The true suspect between Bobby's murder. Tell me more. Just for coming here, we took a big dog to the station. Name was Pavel. You think he could have been the murderer? Well, at least from the physical sense, he could be the one. What does that mean exactly? Pavel is very strong enough to throw a large cat through a window. He doesn't even have an alibi for the time Fluffy was murdered. He also tried to kill us. Well, yeah, and that. So I'm curious how you two skinny animals like you dress. That's a big dog on your own. I wouldn't even bother telling you because you're not gonna believe us anyways. But let's say we were very lucky. Lucky, eh? Please don't make a fool of yourself again, Inspector. Even my patience has limits. How exactly did you find this dog? An abandoned cotton candy shop, Chief. And why were you in an abandoned cotton candy shop? We were following the lead on this case. The same case I ordered you to cease working on. Yes, I know that, but something was so unbelievable happened this morning that I had to check for myself. And what was that? There's Zoe's paw. Zoe, can I pick you up? Can I pick you up, baby? Here, have a look for yourself. These are results of the DNA analysis we ran on the hair from Fluffy's house. We got a match on it. Let me take a look. Snowball! How is it possible? Pixel, these are the results from your DNA analyzer? Yeah, it looks to be the case, but how did you get into my office, Waffles? You know I don't want anyone in there when I'm not around. That doesn't matter now, Pixel. Be honest. I didn't intend on it. The machine's alarm was buzzing so loud, so I had to check. Just don't do it again, okay? I promise. Anyways, I guess you verified that Snowball is still in prison? You know me well, Chief. And yes, he's still there. So it's pretty obvious that it's incorrect. The machine is broken, I guess. Actually, I don't think so. Your weed took you nowhere? Look where my weed got us. What weed? This morning we found a cat dead in the street, bashed up against a wall. Inspector, you think it's a cat? Wait. Don't overthink it. My past just finished the story. Oops, sorry. So about that dead cat? Oh right. I'm gonna pull right next to the body. Just like the one you found on Fluffy. And guess what? The Polaroid you found was a picture of Marmalade, the dead cat, from this morning. So in summary, the Polaroids are the killer's calling card. Ah! Chief, I'm sorry to say this, but you're completely wrong. That's so smarty pants? Why is that? Because I found a setup in the cellar of the cotton candy shop that indicates the Polaroids were staged. The background of the Polaroids is just a poster on the wall. There's no beach, no story behind it. But why? I'm gonna guess Maple was on the Polaroid you found at the last crime scene, right? And you brought all the available units here to protect them? Yeah, exactly what I was afraid of. I have a feeling Maple isn't the target at all. See, I'm relieved to hear that. Something is wrong here. Patches, you need to let all the police cats and dogs get back to the regular patrols. That isn't all, Chief. I'm afraid we got another problem that's gonna need to be handled quickly. Found something else in the cotton candy shop? Exactly. Hidden in the cellar, there was this blueprint on the wall. What is this? I can't make any sense of this. Pablo told me it's a design schematic for some sort of laser device powered by a drawer or something. And the purpose of the laser? We haven't figured that out yet. I think Snowball is behind this, and that he's got something big planned. I'm hoping he hasn't built this machine yet. That's true. I hope the same. Pixel, can you take a good look at it? Finally, something interesting to do. Hey, what are you all doing here? Yeah, what's happening here? Jeez, Rex and Rox are here. Does everyone have to share with me today? Chief Patches, can you tell me why you have a police surrounding this location? Yeah, Chief? Free Quasar or something? Not at all, agents. We're investigating a crime scene this morning and found evidence we believe indicated Maple is the next target of the serial killer. As Mayo again in the public eye, we needed extra protection. So that was a smart thing to do. What do you think, Rex? Yeah, it's a smart thing to do. Unfortunately, timing. The city museum was robbed. Just robbed. What? That cannot be a coincidence. Cameron's got footage of two dogs in the act. We've identified them as Chance and Pepper. Ah, we know those two well. What did they steal? Just one item from a recently obtained collection. Let me guess. A large jewel? Yeah. A huge ruby. How did you know? You understand what this means, Chief? That we're in big trouble? Exactly. Y'all won't be investigating the heist. You won't be investigating the heist. We'll be taking over that investigation. Lucky we don't have to tell your superiors of what kind of mess you all been making. It's appreciated, agents. We're leaving now. Think it's best that you all leave as well. Finally, not that I don't enjoy your company, but I have a significant debate tomorrow, and we're all scheduled for a policy review. Oh, I completely forgot about the debate. Best of luck, Mr. Maple. Good day to you all. Wait, at the police station? Good news. Chief Pablo has been cured. It took a bit, but he's successfully been dehypnotized. Great work, Morty. Was he able to recognize the dog seen bat with when he showed him photos? We showed him an array of pictures of some of the most high-profile crooks in Caton, and he picked Chance and then Pepper without skipping a beat. Those two again. We really shouldn't be surprised by now. This only confirms what I suspected. Snowball and his partners in crime are planning to do something big. Pablo, Marmalade, Fluffy, the Ruby, the fake Cole. All of these things are linked somehow. What's the next step for you both? We found a blueprint and are trying to understand exactly what the blueprint's for. Pixel is still studying it, but I think he's making steady progress. Understood. For now, I'll get back to Pablo. Good luck, you guys. Any progress with the blueprint? Yeah, Pablo was exactly right. It's a laser device. First one of its kind I've ever seen. Beautiful design, powered by a jewel. Notably, the laser's power is turned by the size of the jewel. The larger the jewel, the more powerful the device. Send a laser. Okay, so pretend the jewel is a ruby, size of a wool ball. But then, the laser would be incredibly strong, assuming got a powerful enough emitter. I understand. I don't think Waffles understands. Can you explain so he can understand? Let's say the emitter is a diameter of a pen. In that case, it would be a bottleneck for any jewel larger than a diameter, basically choking how much power could get through. But in our case, for the device to operate at full power, we're looking at an emitter much larger than a pen. Oh yeah, more than like a cannon, I'd say. This is going to be a catastrophe. The entire city is going to burn. Maybe not. The original designs for the laser indicate it wouldn't burn or pierce. Box furniture just used it for skinning stuff. But the notes around the perimeter of the blueprint indicate somebody was trying to figure out how to amplify the laser to dangerous levels. But there's no way to know if they succeeded. But don't tell anyone, since this is an emergency. I hacked Box Furniture's servers. That definitely breaks like 1,000 different protocols. Really wish you hadn't done that, but I guess that end justify the means. Did you find anything to know? Only 2 cats knew about the project, Fluffy and Marmalade. And they're both dead now. Snowball thought of everything. The skater! That's what Marmalade was talking about. He knew his life was in danger. Wait, what? You talked to Marmalade? Oh no. Sorry, just confused about something. Anything else, Pixel? The server's files say they experimented with the laser in the warehouse. Things went really wrong. Details were already scrubbed, though. It's all confidential material. Too bad. There's some good news. Maybe. We can assemble a small device to plant near the emitter. It'll jam the laser. Are you sure you can do that? Time is critical. How soon do you need it? Hard to say. Waffles. When would you expect him to use the laser? As soon as possible is the safest guess. They probably already know we found Pablo in the blueprint, and they've already killed only 2 loose ends. Let's assume the next big event in Cat Town could be the target. But wouldn't that be something with the oxen? Or posters all over town? I bet you're right, Spotty. Forget all about that for a second. But when exactly? Debate, guys! It's tomorrow! Am I the only one here who pays attention to the politics? That's it. That's our answer. There's our answer. They've had the blueprint for a long time, so we should assume that the laser is ready and they got no reason to wait. Pixel, can you get your jamming device ready by tomorrow? Am I getting paid enough for overtime? What? Really? Fine, yes. Get it done. I'll start right away. Good luck. See you tomorrow. Before we go, I want to say something to you, Waffles. I should have trusted you. All the stories you told us were fact as they were. I shouldn't have doubted what you went through. You're the best inspector on the force, and you never let me or anybody else down ever before. Don't even worry about it, Chief. The whole thing is bigger than any of us ever expected, and we all fell for the ruse. How do you feel about tomorrow? It all depends on Pixel now. I believe in him, even if most of his creations fail. Remember when he wanted to create a time machine? That was fun. He really thought he could travel through time. Too bad for him, he's stuck here with us. And for now, we should all get some rest. If we're right, tomorrow is gonna be a tough day. Good night, Chief. But cats and dogs. That's Cookie. Have you heard about Fluffy Steps? That's a tragedy. Of course, we were in the same kindergarten class, friends since that day. Very sorry to hear that. It's okay, thanks. As sad as it was, it's been a great help to my campaign. Ever since the news broke, my poll numbers have been through the roof. It's a minute it'll take, but I have to admit I understand it. Well, ice from yesterday has same exact citizens feel less secure in their homes now. Yes, I assumed that would be the case when I heard what happened. A stroke of fortune, indeed. Aha, yes. Anyway, best of luck in the debate. May the best candidate win. Last whole candidate, you mean? Oh, good one. You're right, sir. Seems they're done with us for rehearsal. So I'll be on my way. See you later, Maple. See you later, Cookie. Inspector? Sorry to wake you, Inspector, but we need to check out the area where the debate is taking place. And Patches is waiting for us upstairs in the reception. Oh, okay. I'm up now. Mind if I ask you something? Sure, go ahead. Why do you sleep here? Don't you have an apartment or something? Yeah, I do. So why sleep here? No cats can sleep anywhere, but even for a cat, this does look so uncomfortable. It's actually funny. Do you want to know what's funny about that? Look. That's my cat. And he's on my desk. Can you say hi? Say hi. Say hi, Zoe. You're being recorded. You're being recorded. Say hi. Say hi, Zoe. Zoe, say hi. Say hi. You said hi. You okay? Fantastic.
isn't that uncomfortable. You're comfy as a clam and a wall. Oh, and in case you're wondering, Angel's fine. This is a false alarm. I just gotta keep the litter box maintained as much as possible. It helps the cats. Because I can't get to sleep at my place. My bed is comfy, but anytime I close my eyes, it's just nightmares and bad memories. I never get any sleep when I stay there. This spot is at least an improvement over that, so I spend my nights here. Oh, well, I appreciate you told me the truth. Yeah, you bet. Now get a move on. We got a case to solve. Got bad guys to catch. I hope Pixel had enough time to finish his contraption. Why did you smell anything? Oh, sorry. Pepper and Snowball. We know the three of them are up to something with that laser boat. What exactly? Waffles, I was coming to find you. What's up? I just finished a jamming device. Here you go. Right, excellent. How does it work exactly? I made it easy for you. Push the right button, give it a second for the program to load itself, and it'll be ready to go. What do I need to plug this into? Nothing at all. It's got a blue canine chipset. It only needs to be in proximity to the laser, not hardwired into or anything. This is real impressive. Anything else I need to know? Well, it's not fully tested. I didn't have enough time for that, but I'm confident it will work as it should. Here's hoping. I guess we don't have any other options, and if it doesn't, just try to create a short circuit. That always works. You'll need a screwdriver for that. You never know. Get one from Patches. He's still got one of mine. Perfect. Thanks, Pixel. Know where I can find him? Waiting for you at the reception. It's time for me to get some shut-eye. Best of luck, Inspector. Pixel doesn't seem to enjoy being here. I can relate to that. Patches is waiting for me. I should meet him as soon as possible at the reception. Finally! Are you two ready to go? Pixel drop off the jammer. Yep, I got it with me. What's the plan from here? You and Spotty will circle the building looking for anything suspicious. Hopefully you'll get lucky and spot the laser. Peanut, myself, and the rest of the force will be inside, protecting everyone from the laser should it activate. We'll approach the building from different routes to attract as little attention as possible. I think we got a solid plan then. Spotty, are you ready? All set! Before we leave, Pixel told me he had a screwdriver that I'll need for the laser. Oh, right, I forgot to give it back to him. I don't think I'll be opening any more grates for a while, so it's all yours. Thanks! We're on our way. Good luck to both of you. Hey, do you remember the first time we drove this road together? Yeah, of course. It was just a couple days ago. I need to get something off my fur coat. I was excited to be working with you. I did a poor job of sniffing. My job performance without the snuff. I'm sorry about that for costing you valuable time on the case. It won't happen again. Don't even worry about it. Just look what I did with that fake Colt nonsense and making a fool of myself in front of Patches. But you keep believing in me. We kept our noses down, trusted our animal instincts, and proved everyone wrong. Mistakes are part of the job. Can't expect it to be perfect all the time. And then you've proven yourself. You made it
A stubborn cat like me changed my mind about how valuable sniffing is to an investigation. Inspector, that means so much. You're one of the nicest cats I ever met. Ah, forget it. No biggie. Time to focus on the investigation. We're almost there. If that nose of yours picks up anything unique, let me know. Hello? Chance, what is taking so long, my friend? We already started without you. What? Your car had blowout on the drive there? Oh, it's possible. You're supposed to be the luckiest dog in the world. A flat tire? How could that be? That is the opposite of lucky. Okay, understood, my friend. The boss will not be happy that you're late, but I'll let him know. See you soon. Now I have a nervous feeling in the pit of my stomach. No more Lucky Charm. The smell is coming from this direction. Wait, who's that? Voice is that? That's it. That's oh, you smelled when you came back to the Maple Market from the cave system. Like tobacco, but worse. Smell stops here, right in front of that gentle cat. Good to see you again, Waffles. Hey! Meatballs, what brings you here? Not none of your business, little cat. By the way, did you enjoy our performance in that cave? To be honest, the production quality was pretty good. I actually fell for it. It was fun setting yous up, my friend. I enjoyed the small talk really, but you mind if we get inside? I see that it's just the two of yous. Yep, just us. No, my friends. Is he needing a warrant, Inspector? No. He knows we can't beat him in a fight. He's probably armed too. That is correct, little cat. We do not want our coral meeting to get messy. Do you not think I forget how I used to bully you in kindergarten? I don't like him, Inspector. And we can meet her, Spotty. He used to be absolutely terrorized me when I was a kitten. I guess we need to call for backup. No can do. You're all guarding the debate arena. I have another idea. I remember back when we were in school, the only person who could get Meatballs to stop picking on everybody was his mom. We were all afraid of her, but Meatballs even more than us. We need to find a way to contact her. And you see, just the easiest way into the building? It's either this, or we put our paws up. You want to fight him? Not really. I'm a sniffer dog. I was trained to smell, not to fight. Then we gotta do what we gotta do. What you drinking, Meatballs? It's just milk punch, my friend. I think it's time for you to find another street to walk. Need a way to get rid of oh, without violence. Help me out in a second. Body, do you smell anything? It's a drink. Oh, gross. Smells like milk and whiskey or something. Yeah, Meatballs was drinking milk punch. A bit too classic for him, but I digress. Oh! I can fill my flask with some of the milk punch. Oh, and done. Inspector, are you going to drink that? Oh goodness, no, but this stuff is probably 90% alcohol, so it might come in handy.
rethinking my middle school friend. It is forbidden for you and your adult companion to pass through. I need to find a way to get rid of meatballs. Come on, Mom. Hello? Hey, Mom, it's me. Hey, little Waffles! How you doing, sweetie? I'm fine, Mom. Just wanted to ask you about something. Oh, did you hear that your uncle got a new car? It wasn't that expensive, you know. Maybe you can get one too. Mom, please. Your car is older than you, dear. Can you help me on my case? Of course, sweetie. Do you remember that cat Meatballs when I was young? Oh, yes, I think so, dear. You know the kitten who always wanted to pick on you? One and the same. But now he's not a kid. He's threatened to punch me with his ginormous paws. I'm scared, Mommy. What should I do? No one bullies my Waffles around. I think I got his mom's mother's phone number around here somewhere. Ah, here it is, dear. I'll take care of this. Thanks, Mom. Anything for you, dear. Let's hope this works. I kind of feel like I had to manipulate my own mother. I hope she doesn't see it that way. 5 minutes later. Meatballs! Ah, Mother! How you doing this lovely day? She caught him by his name. He's in trouble. Are you picking fights with other cats again? Oh, it's never. It's not like. When will you ever grow up, Waffles? I did not raise you to bring shame to your family. I'm just. You are coming with me right now. Oh, please. I didn't want to upset you any further, but I'm going on the job. Working. This is your work? Here in this empty alley? You're smoking cigarettes like always. Don't you know what those will do to you? I'm working, Ma. I swear. You swear? You think I'm stupid? No, Ma. I would never employ such a thing. You're coming with me, mister, and enough with that accent. You're one ear and cat down like the rest of us. But, Ma. But what? Don't you dare talk back to your mother. Come with me right now or so help me. Yep. Please call someone first. Okay, yes, ma'am. I'm coming. That's what I thought. Oof! Woof! Poof! Poof! That was painful to watch. Now we've got one less bad cat to deal with. And if Meatballs was here, that can't be far. I think we're ready to move, Spotty. Keep your eyes peeled. More milk punch. I can leave the glass here and focus on more important things. No trash can searches anymore. I exceeded my quota for the week. Building looks abandoned. Why is Meatballs guarding it? Not sure just yet. But something is fishy here. The laser has to be here somewhere. And about the laser, we haven't had time to talk about it. I don't know what will happen if it's activated, but if it is, just keep your eyes closed. Don't worry about me. Just protect yourself. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, okay? Of course. I'll follow your orders, Inspector. Good. Now we need to find that laser in pronto. It's a regular menace encampment. A ship overall. Used to be mounted to the wall, but now it's just lying on the ground. Door's locked though. Swatty, you smell anything? Puzzle? Oh, sorry. It's pitch black in here. I can't see the two walls. In front of me, the switch isn't working, and there are sparks coming off from it saying, fun. You coming, Spotty? I would rather not. Alright, forget you in the dark.
Don't get old. No. Yeah, sorry. No worries, bud. Stay put and I'll be back soon. The switch obviously doesn't work. Lots of stuff toward the back of the room, but I can't make any sense of the dark. Oh, I gotta go to the office real quick. Wait, hold on a second. What is it? I'm smelling something. No one. They're in the building somewhere upstairs. Oh, you're right. Now that I'm paying attention, I can hear someone talking loudly in the distance. Really? I can't hear a thing. Well, maybe your hearing is bad as your sniffing is good. Anyways, let's keep quiet. Maybe I can hear what they're saying. What are you saying? This is a joke, right? The luckiest dog in the known universe gets a flat tire. How is this possible? No, just stay where you are. You could be in danger if you get here when the lasers fly. Of course it's dangerous. I mean, we're the bad guys after all. You might be lucky, but you aren't that bright, you know? Yeah, and Meatballs isn't answering his phone right now either. I'm not sure, but something strange is going on. I need to get back to the boss. Later, Chance. And don't do anything stupid. I think we're getting close now, but we can't go up the stairs yet. Sure, that was Pepper's voice I was hearing. I heard him. He's one of the most wanted cats in Cat Town. Exactly. Him and Trouble go paw on paw. We need to be silent and sneaky. I hesitate to suggest this, but we can go around through the window. Oof, I don't know I should. Dogs are very agile, you know. Yeah, I know. As much as I hate it, this job is for a cat. Be careful, Inspector.
It's like Gib's cup with sparks popping all around them. No touchy. It's about ancient how you know that's electricity. Actually, yes, I started studying to be a detector dog, but changed over to the sniffer just a little later. Wasn't really a fan of detecting bombs. It made me too nervous, but I still learned how to disable small bombs, so I've got it working on it with some electricity stuff. Think you can fix the switch? Can you see it from here? Yes. Just need a couple of electric cables and that'll do the job. A jack of all trades you are. Laser is way beefier than I expected. I should move a little closer and switch on Pixel's gadget. Oh wow. Same as the debate. It's where the debate's taking place. Gotta hurry. All those lights are in danger. They have no what's up here. No, Maple. That's a subject we strongly disagree on. You're clearly not an open-minded cookie. It would reduce crime in the city. We cannot sterilize cats. As a society, are better than this. Now, almost 83 citizens want the war crime rates and cats have done nothing about it. Should we discuss about the heist that occurred that just yesterday? Every single police officer was stationed at a single location at the other part of the city. Criminals stole a big ruby, consider police intervention. Who exactly does that? Does this city belong to? I want to use a reminder of my time and the respect Fluffy's memory, who recently suffered a tragic death. That event saddens me greatly, and I know that the citizens of Cattown as well. I vowed to find a way to avoid a shortage of boxes. Every cat in his town deserves a good cardboard box at home. Time to focus on how to use bits based on this model laser. Now just switch on the jammer. Fingers crossed. It's turning on once the techie tick. Blah blah blah. Mumble jumble. Come on. Oh, the screen is red. That typically means something is bad. That buffer overload? That seems worse. And this little button is doing nothing. Great. Perfect! All this work in the jammer is busted. Now what? Not a way to stop the laser. Maybe open hatch and destroy everything. Just is that specific enough to work. That's too far for me to use a screwdriver, but I'm not going to try climbing that. Find some way to get closer to it. Have I said this before how I hate pigeons? I really hate pigeons. Trying to take a nap in the office, they're always coming up to the window. Waiting, flapping, waking me up. Pigeons are the worst. Key is just there. No way I can remove the planks or the glass without word effort. Try using magnet to get the key since it has to remain in charge. Oh, there's the key is slowly moving, wiggling ever closely. Sweet, got it. Nice work, Tiny Man. Your job here is done. You're a good friend to me on this adventure. Better not go upstairs. Trapper doesn't know we're here. Not a way to keep it that way. Find another way to food. This key in the cabinet's lock seems to be a match. We'll open, and so does lots of goodies in here. Some meds to help deal with stress and anxiety. This must have been an office building in the past, so I guess I shouldn't have expected much else. Syringe, kind of gross, but not always intact. I'll take it because it couldn't come in handy. Might get the bad ending because I didn't pick up the cards. Careful, my water's right there, baby. What am I supposed to do with a syringe? I don't think this empty syringe is gonna help here. Syringe I found in an abandoned building. It seems to be work. There's some sort of error. I can use it at some. You can use some part of it at some sort. Things don't work together. So it's completely useless now, so I guess I can try putting some spare parts from it. Want some spare parts from it. If I use the screwdriver, I can unscrew some stuff. Let me know what that is. Oop, broke the screw. I think I've seen that doohickey inside a toaster once. No, maybe. Wait, maybe not. Well, except the cables. Everything else is a mangled mess. Oh well. How am I supposed to go back? All of it's back to one area. I would have to restart it. Well, let's see what the one ending is, and then I'll do it again. Since I basically know what to do now. Spotty, you'll need to come here. I've got the cables you requested. Think you can fix the lights with these? Yes, but you're gonna stay close by, right? I'll be right here, buddy. Keep you safe.
Okay, thanks. I'm coming in. All fixed. The cables were in good shape, but it should work now. I'm colorblind though. We'll see if I got any wires crossed up. All good either way. Thanks, buddy. There's a robot car stuck in the ceiling. How can I get my balls on it? The room should come in handy later. Doc, still can't reach the guard. It's too high up. A little further. This burrow is rusty and dangerous. Not gonna risk cutting myself trying to pry it open. A couple of boxes from box furniture. Heck, kinda ironic. Maybe we're coming in full circle. No need to open this toolbox. I already got a screwdriver. Just little paint supplies. No need for that stuff. I need a screwdriver and a broken broom, and is a struggle during it, but I need something to hold them together. Both of these two items. I'm confused. These things won't work together. Screwdriver bench. Broken broom I found in maze. Medicine cabinet contains rolls of bandages. I'm gonna take one just in case what's open it hurts. I get a roll of bandage and run into the room. Voila! I just need to attach this to another object and hope it have something useful. So if I combine just screwdriver in the room and then tie them together with this bandage. Tighten the bandage as much as I can. Ta-da! My new invention, the screwdriver with a super long handle. Perfect for a hard to reach screw. More robust than I thought. I'm almost proud of myself. Okay, my super long screwdriver broom monstrosity should be good enough to snag this part. Just gonna push a little on the left. A little on the right. Come on. Finally! Another word card for the collection. You see it, smell anything special? Oh, sorry. Use cleaning product. Then not that this place could be cleaned anymore. So you did a great job getting the lights back on. I really regret how much I valued it. Started this case.
Let's see if a mega screwdriver can do the job. Broom and the screwdriver are attached to each other, so the hatch is still too tightly. I'm screwed. Come on. Not with the chokes, I'm gonna turn into patches or more. Oh. Back to the hatch. Easy. Slowly. Almost there. Phew. Finally, hatch is open. I was worried my creation wouldn't hold. Now, a way to stop this machine. This might work, but if I catapult the milk punch from the flask, it'll miss the target. I need something to help guide my aim. Nope, doesn't work. Oh, if I stop up the milk punch from the flask into the syringe, I can use it to get a precise spray from a distance. This could actually prove useful. I'll try using the syringe to aim punch into the laser. The punch is so strong, maybe it will work guard the electricals up inside, right? Guess I don't have any better options at any moment. Alright, here we go. Ooh, down hatch it goes. Not too bad. Got sparks flying now. Good. Inspector, you need to get down here right now. Just a minute, Spotty. You really need to get back right now. Okay, I'm coming. Can't leave him alone in 5 seconds and he starts wondering. How easy taking care of this place. Pepper! Surprised to see me so soon, Inspector. Last time was the catnip steal. If you had it, not the backcatter, I would have paid him personally. On to the business though, no sudden movement, so I'll shoot. Come with me, somebody needs to talk to you. Who are you talking about? Oh, little cat. You've inspected, but first I need to know something. What were you doing outside, trying to get on the roof? Did you mess with the laser? Tell me the truth. No laser, I promise. So what were you doing then? I had to go out there and grab the key for the medicine cabinet. You can have it back if you want. Why would you have done that? Maybe there might be someone in there I could use to make you sick. Make me sick with a headache medicine? What a moron. One of the cat town's finest. Come on, don't try anything stupid, mind you. And please don't get reminded too. Spotty, remember what I said about closing your eyes, okay? Shut your mouth, Waffles. Move it. It's Snowball! Wait! And now everyone is here. Hello, Waffles. Very good to see you. Snowball! You're involved in this? Nice to meet you as well, Spotty. How are you? You're so in prison. You already knew that wasn't me, Inspector. Hopefully the fool. What did I know not to do is underestimate you. I'm confident you understand the events of the last few days. I need to know what you're doing with this laser. Are you going to destroy the entire city? Goodness, no. What kind of madcat do you think I am? Destroying the city? To what end? There's no point in doing that. I want power, and assigning a little chaos is the quickest way to get it. Cat Town will be under my paw soon enough. These are delusions of grandeur, Snowball. Right, for small-minded cats such as yourself, but for me, this is ambition. No need for a penitentiary though. I'm sure you'll are interested in discussing some of the more confusing events from the past few days. True, you know me well. I'm grateful for you though, you know. I've had so much fun with you lately. You deserve a pat on the back. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Come here. Heavy boy. The laser is ready, and now I'm just waiting for patches to bring everyone out of the building. We have a couple minutes to spare. Wait! What do you say? You're not using the laser during the debate? Aha! You'll see, my friend. I'm one step ahead. Always one step ahead.
Start, we'll go back to the beginning. For moisten of my greatest desire. Control every soul in Cat. Some years ago, I created a consortium of thieves. We secured a large number of assets, became rich, and the police couldn't catch us. Yeah, I remained unsatisfied. Unlike Robin Wolf, we were not respected. We were only inspired few months the populace, and they saw us as a threat. Well, you didn't share money with the poor. Not completely true, dear Ken. I paid people to do various jobs, some whom were in need of cash. Unfortunately, they weren't as trustworthy as my original crew. No, soon I will have an efficiency I've never been able to control. Got talent until I literally controlled their minds. No more ulterior motives, no undue fear, no doubting my ability. You're mad! Oh, I know, but it's a creative madness, and I'm proud of that. I had this wild idea about hypnotizing our fellow citizens. We started it simple, reverse psychology, classic conditioning, basic things, but we needed subjects to experiment on. Okay, so you did psychological training on guinea pigs. No guinea pigs, cats and dogs, of course. It took some time, but our first test was quite interesting. Tried to believe succeeded, making the subject believe he was someone else. How good was he, Waffles? You met him. Do you know who I refer to? Oh, your brother, Mallow. He's the one in prison. He believes he's you. Correct. He really looks just like me, don't you think? He's your brother, Snowball. How could you let him rot in prison? And I scratched his face for nothing. Yes, that's a shame. Political damage, as they say. In my defense, Mallow approached me in desperation many years ago. He was broke. Shop was going under. He asked me for money. I seized the opportunity, and now he is my very own stunt double. Game for a very practical setup. He'd be eating at a restaurant, every police cat and dog in town watching him. And on the other end of the city, I would be robbing a shop. That's why you always had an alibi. Now you're catching on. It was one of my best ideas, not even mentioned by utter advantage. It presented me. So you said Mal's localization had other advantages? Localization? Not so. We're not based in animals, Waffles. He's my brother. Even if I wasn't the brightest kitten ever, would never put him under the knife like that. But since he was on the team, I made use of him. We made him disappear to another city. I was able to procure his old shop. His cotton candy shop, let me guess. You used it as a safe house. When Mallow was in prison, you'd hide there while preparing whatever plans you had in your mind. Maybe it would have quicker than I expected. And as you sat quietly in the shop, your brother pushed pancakes off the roof. I must tell you the truth. We conditioned Mallow to be like me. For the incident, I told him to hurt Inspector Waffles. He surprised even myself. He understood that killing your partner would hurt you more than a physical wound. Too much compassionate, Waffles. It's your weakness, a target on your back.
What?
You seen that? Wow.
You said, uh-oh. It's getting interesting, huh, baby? Who do you think? Do you think the good guys are gonna win? You think the good guys are gonna win? You hope so? Yeah? Let's see. Come on.
It's your weakness, a target on your back. Nothing to say, friend. You're the most cowardly, pathetic cat I know. Sentiment is appreciated. Back to my story. I was a donor suspect in the batch of the experiments. So you had a batch of TUD subjects? Oh yes, we hypnotized a number of cats and dogs, mostly those who know or notice behaving differently. Each of them possessed something we felt we could use to advantage, a trick, or an object. Maple Market cashier, for example, we knew the shop was located over at a sewer access, and so we used it as our first safe house. We held our fake cult meetings, but you already know about that. Sometimes, though, the subject has flaws. I spent many nights with Maui trying to share all my memories, but you just forget the most important one at all. Did you notice it? I guess you remember what he said when Pancakes interrogated you after catching you on the streets by your luck. Nothing is luck with me, Inspector. And yes, of course I remember. There is more than one way to skin a cat head. Yep, Mao didn't know. That's how I knew something was off about him. He never forget that moment. Would never forget that moment. Oh, knew that would happen someday. Inedible, really. He had many failures. It was a dog that wasn't receptive to the experiments at all. We were determined, but sometimes he would just walk out. No bother. It was useless anyways. Antiques collector or something. I remember well. That's Lucius. I met him. He was hypnotized by a fishing rod. Yes, that's him. Not my best creation. I improved quite a bit from there. How is this related to Fluffy's stat? Patience, Inspector. As I was telling you, I had some results with hypnosis. It took too time for how on our success rate was. I was close to seizing everything. That is until someone gave me a peek of what was happening at Box Furniture. So you went to Fluffy's house, but not alone with a powerful ally. You needed somebody as strong as Pablo, but why? Pablo was with me, but you know nothing of Fluffy's true identity. Without Pablo, there was no way I could ever hope to. Pepper mentioned Pablo to me some time ago, but when I met him, Pablo's potential was immediately visible. We were an asset, we wanted out a team. I knew we needed a thorough job with him, so used a special method just for him. Classic conditioning, and using a bell to boot. Precisely. It took far longer than we imagined, but the retaining was so impactful, it didn't matter. It was ready to go by the time the Box Furniture intel arrived. What intel? It's quite interesting. Did you know that the Box Furniture had an R&D department with a enormous budget, very high-tech stuff they produce, all for a cardboard company built. It was experimented on a new technology for collecting info under different boxes. They called it barcodes. You can use some kind of laser on it, and you can add them on a computer. Can't be bothered with the details, so who cares? But during the initial test, the laser made a red dot on the wall. All scientists in the room went crazy. They were jumping all around, fighting like primitive animals.
It was even more effective on dogs. It triggered their desire to hunt prey. That sounds terrible! I would never want to be like that. Oh dear, police dog, don't you worry. You might enjoy being a thief or feral. So, to be clear, we went to Fluffy's house with Pablo, and under your orders, he threw Fluffy through the window. Yes, and I found some interesting info on his computer. Join me too. Who had the possession of the laser's blueprint. You stole and murdered that cat on the street. Oh, you're finishing my sentences? We just made it for each other. Okay, I get you went behind these two murders. But you're wondering about the fake leads. Yes. Yep. Sure. I'm only quite proud of those. What would you like to know? The fake Polaroids of the both victims. Of course, those were for Padgett's. I plan on you being out of the picture by the time he found the second one. Without you were pancakes. Well, none of us were surprised about how poorly handled the case from there. All of you, which the second part of my plan, Patches would believe that Maple was the next target. He didn't stop to think twice before heading to Maple's office. And off we went. Quietly pocket the ruby we needed without any police interference. They were looking for a threat that didn't exist. Yeah, ha. I know, I'm quite the genius. Any other false leads you like to discuss? The secret underground cult. That was a spin we made just for you, Inspector. I needed to make sure I wouldn't be disturbed while stealing the ruby for the laser. It was the best way to keep you out of my fur. You're too much of a threat to my plans, and you're the only one who can challenge me intellectually. Well, besides pancakes, of course, but I don't need to paint you a picture now, do I? Why not just kill me, though? For the fun of it, Waffles. It was far more enjoyable to watch you stumble and falter and lose the respect of your team. I'm not a psychopath, after all. Debatable. Please go on. I know you leave no stone unturned. Your personal life may be a mess, but you're a perfectionist when it comes to detective work. Even if you don't do have minimal respect for procedure. So why not simply plant fake clues in your case? Sure, it needed extra time and planning. Getting into Erwin's house or finding thirsty cats for a cult. A lot of preparation was needed. But I knew the payoff would be worth it. We must enjoy the little things, you know. Really was a treat to watch unfold. I almost owe you thanks. I should have known better. I should have stayed through those clues. Oh, don't blame yourself. I did incredible work, orchestrating all of that. And you really couldn't have been expecting to know any better. The plan worked to perfection. We had the ruby, the cannon was ready to and secure, everything was going very smoothly. We decided to lay well for a bit and headed to the nearest safe house. But when we arrived, we saw both of you there with Pablo leaving the cotton candy shop. And so I did the test. I changed my plan. You uncovered too much of it, so I decided to deploy the laser as soon as possible. And I suppose you thought the same, so here you are, trying to in vain to stop me. Got that right? Too late now, my friends. We're only waiting on Patches to let everyone out because of any threat. It's showtime. And then it's showtime. We need to take the laser and create what I love the most, chaos. I can hardly wait. It's such a powerful feeling, one that I deserve for all my hard work, but Patches is being a bit slow, as you can expect. Wow, so while we're waiting, I guess that means it's my turn to ask questions. I hope you'll be as respectful as I was and answer them with complete honesty. My first question is a simple one. Why did you go see Malin in prison? Why did you want to interrogate him? To what end? I wasn't linked to Fluffy's death after all. Next, we have found a hair in Fluffy's office. It belonged to you. They didn't match at all.
I see.
Despite it perfectly executing every step of the way, the only betrayal was by my own fur. One of my crew's security key pass that will allow me to cruise Fluffy's bathroom to the top room floor. Pablo couldn't have done the job on us all, so I had to be there. Oh well, it doesn't matter anyhow. The only difference is that she had a small preview on my return to the spotlight. Ha! You knew I was involved in one way or another. But how did you find the safe house? How did it make any connection to the shop? I cannot figure it out. Spotty picked up the sugary trail back at the station, and we followed it without any idea we'd find it along the way. It's your little friend who did all the work. I wasn't expecting that at all. And what would that be? Spotty's a talented sniffer dog. No, not that. You have never been the type to ask another police cat or dog for help on the case, but you're not ashamed to call your little mommy, are you? Do you know how many times you called her during your investigation? 6. Quite a few times indeed. Do you plan on cutting the apron at home? Apron strings at some point, Inspector. Anyways, since pancakes fell from the roof, he'd evolved into a winner and a milkaholic. But good for you, Waffles. Happy to see you back on your paws. It's a shame you got other issues to deal with now, though, yes. Wait, do you hear that sound? That's the sweet music of a crowd in motion. It's time to start a little machine. Pepper, are you ready? Don't forget to shield your eyes from outside. Spotty, you know what to do, remember? 2 weeks later. Hey, hi, can I get everyone's attention? As some of you know, I decided to leave the department. I've been on the force for more than 10 years, and now feels like the right time to do something different. While investigating Focus Games, I made a ton of mistakes, like a lot. I know everyone goofs at some point, but I want to be honest about my abilities with myself and all of you. To be frank, the situation could have been a lot worse without the dedication we saw from Spotty and Waffles. If it was not for them, I could have made an even bigger mess. I owe them both a debt of gratitude. I was worried they'd get along like cats and dogs. But I'm happy to see I was wrong. I'm sure you're welcome, Chief. Thanks to you too. Everyone who works here, really. I miss each of you. I'll miss you too, Chief. You know what you're gonna do? I think so. I always say everyone I meet that I'm a gourmet, and it's time to put my food where my mouth is. You'll see. I'll see soon enough. You aren't gonna say? I'm curious. No, it's a surprise. But you're on the invite list. Sign up for peanut, cinnamon coffee for Mocha, hot dog for Spotty. It'll be my treat. Speaking of, has anybody seen Spotty? I'm not sure. Let's find him before celebrating. Good idea, Chief. Now we're cooking with gas. One last pun for the road, huh? Forever and always. You'll be missed, Patches. By everyone here. No need for sentimental waffles. It's time for me to head out. But for now, let me introduce to you your new chief. Everybody, please give a warm welcome back to Pancakes. Hey, everybody. I'm not good at making speeches, but here we are. A lot to do. Mayor Cookie is going to join us later, so a long and tedious speech will be more than enough for us, all of us. Friends, you cannot imagine how happy I am to be back here with you. Just being able to work again is a treat.
Many times I thought it would be impossible for both physically and emotionally. But you were also kind and gracious to me while in recovery. I will never forget what you have all done for me. I feel better than I have in a long time. I can't wait. I gotta get water.
Sorry, I had to change real quick. So I meant I had to do something. I was all kind and gracious. Were all kind and gracious to me while I was in recovery. I will never forget what you have done for me. I feel better than I have in a long time. I can't wait to work alongside a team again. We're going to do some amazing work for our city. And as all for me now, it's time to enjoy our party. I'd like to postpone a toast. Wait, Waffles, could you find Spotty for us? I don't want to make a toast without our favorite sniffer dog. Oh yeah, back in a minute. Hey Waffles, how have you been? I haven't seen you at the Middle Heart lately. Hi Shaw. Yeah, I've been doing some DIY work at my apartment. I think I'll be gonna take better care of it than I did before. But I'll be back in the Metal Heart soon. It will be good to hang out if you're going to be there. But what are you doing here at the party? I just wanted to say goodbye to Patches. Came to pick you up from the bar so many times. Like I know him almost as well as I know you. Oh, cool. Very cool. Cool. Inspector, ask her out. Everyone is waiting. What? You may be the best inspector in town, but you have zero clue when a girl likes you. You're supposed to be at the buffet with everyone else. No, Focus says I'm not allowed near the buffet until everybody has had at least one plate. Last time I got there first and ate pretty much everything, people were upset. But that's not important now. Talking with your friend. I'm not gonna interrupt anymore. I've said what I needed to say. I can hear you whispering. He's not wrong though, Waffles. When are you gonna ask me out? Yes? Do you want to get a drink sometime? Waffles, I own a bar. That's the last thing I want to do in my spare time. True. Well, you'll figure it out. I'm gonna travel with Patches. See you soon. Mind if I ask you something? Rapina, is she gonna be your girlfriend? I like her. I'm gonna look for Spotty and pretend I never heard your question. Hey buddy, what are you doing out here? We're all waiting for you. Oh, I'm coming. Just give me a minute. What's going on, Spotty? I've already told you. It's just sometimes I prefer to be alone. Hey, listen. You're not here like, I asked you to help with Fluffy's case. I didn't really want you around. Well, not for too long, at least. I didn't think anybody could prove helpful. I was afraid of getting close to anybody else. But you stuck around, and you were a wonderful friend to have around. The best partner I could ever ask for. Just don't tell that to Pancakes. Inspector, I really don't know what to say. Well, inside the station there are a bunch of friends at the party waiting to see you. Take your time, because you need to be alone for a minute. But there's a good moments when you can. Don't let them pass by. But right now, it's one of them. Spotty? Earlier, Inspector, did you say you were friends? Yes, friends. And please call me Waffles. Yeah? Aww! Aww. There's a secret ending in this. And I do believe I'm gonna get it. Something about getting all 8 cards. It's gonna be the same thing, but this time I'm gonna actively look for the cards. Inspector. Inspector, how you doing today? Hello, Erwin. I got some good news to share. Presenting your Woolbox card album. Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. It's all yours now. Good day. Wait, let me check the cards inside. Oh, darn. Some rare cards are still missing. Yeah, sorry. I was able to find all of them. Oh, well, it's better than nothing. Thanks for your dedication, Inspector. Interested to see what it would happen if I found all the well, too late now. Into an adventure. Can't I? Oh, I'm gonna have to do another run. Let me say, this game is actually pretty good, but now I'm not gonna have this camera on all the time. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to like and subscribe.